Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Friday, the 25th of February 2022. I hope you're doing very well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I do general channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads as well for donations. So if you want to come along to that, the way to find it is to click on the Be Healing thing down there, and you'll see it laying in wait the next show, so you can see when it is in your time zone. You can also click on set a reminder there for that, so that you get a reminder and you can come along live. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there as well. So let's see what energies we all have going on today for the collective. Let's see. Cards are being slow. That one's coming out there. Threshold. Something's about to happen. Something major is what I just heard. Something big in your life is about to happen. On the threshold of it. What else? Intuition and gratitude. So it's something big, something that you're going to be really grateful for, naturally grateful for, not this feigned gratitude to try and get yourself into that predominant emotion. I wouldn't suggest doing that. I wouldn't suggest trying to whitewash over your actual emotions in order to feign an emotion to get into that for the law of attraction stuff. Because if you're doing that, then you're missing your guidance, because your emotions are your guidance. So if you're ignoring something that's actually causing you pain, try not to look at it, try not to deal with it, and feigning gratitude. It's going to take you even longer to get there, because eventually you're going to have to turn and face that thing that is hurting you and do something about it. So anyway, on the threshold of something big, intuitively you know what it is. And it's going to be something that makes you truly grateful, not feign gratitude. I mean, there is a difference between being a positive person and being a negative person. Like, some people, good things can happen to them, but they'll only see the negative side of it. And so it's good to get ourselves into a positive place so that we're not doing that to ourselves. But then there comes a point where the stuff that we're going through, we actually have to do something about it instead of ignoring it. And so we can take that positivity too far and it works against us. 3 of Swords, breaking your heart, something breaking your heart. It could be the wait for this thing that you're on the threshold of. So it could have been breaking your heart that this thing hasn't happened yet, this big thing that you're on the threshold of. It feels like it's connected to me, but it feels like what I was just saying. It feels like you might be brokenhearted because you're telling yourself a story about it not happening yet, or that it's not going to happen. It feels like that. Let me just let the cat out. She's banging on the door. She looks out so slowly now and leaves her tail between the door, like, just in case she wants to come back in. Just leave my tail there so she can't close the door. Okay, what else have we got? We've got the 3 of Swords energy, which I feel it's the way that we're looking at something that's breaking our heart rather than the actual reality of it. What else? 7 of Wands. I need to defend something. So there is a need to take action. I was feeling that, see? There's a need to take action to defend something, to stand up for something, to defend something. Don't let other people take your thunder, Take your energy away from it, take the wind from your sails. 5 of Cups. There's disappointment. Thing is, the energies are really good. Queen of Swords, there's something to cut out. Yeah, something to defend, something to cut out, something to be strong about, something to have clarity about, something to keep on heading toward. But your mind could be doing a number on yourself today, breaking your heart, saying this is not going to happen, it's never going to happen. Three of Swords. Tell us why this Three of Swords. Whoa. Let's try that again. Why the Three of Swords? What is going on here? Well, that was two of those cards that were flipping around like a mess before. Nine of Emotions and the Queen of Inspiration. Both positive cards. Nine of Emotions is about wish fulfillment. So it's the way that you're looking at it today. We could so easily fall into that. It's never going to happen. I'm not going to get my wishes come true. Queen of Inspiration takes a lot of action towards something and she claims what it is that she wants. So it's very proactive. So you could feel today like, I've done all of this and I've done everything and I've been like, why haven't I got it yet? It mustn't be happening. My wishes haven't been granted, kind of an energy. That you've taken a lot of action towards something, invested maybe a lot of your time, energy, maybe even money into something, and it hasn't paid off, and that's what's breaking your heart. But it's, if something hasn't happened, it just hasn't happened yet. We can't dictate how it's going to come or who it's going to come through or whatever, but if it hasn't happened yet, it just hasn't happened yet. There's some dreams, like some fantastic dreams that I've had in my life that I kind of gave up on. It was like, oh, well, that's not happening. Get sidetracked, start dreaming of other things, get on with something else. And then suddenly that that big dream that I had 5 years ago suddenly comes about. And it's like, oh, okay. So it was coming about. I just needed to kind of give up on it first. And then the circumstances came about by itself, like an afterthought from the universe. New beginnings and reunion of souls. So this could be about partnership for some of you, a reunion of souls, a new beginning with that doesn't seem to be happening. Even though you've put a lot of effort into that, it doesn't seem to be happening. So there's a bit of a heartbreak around that. You could feel a little bit bitter toward all of the action that you've put in toward a relationship today that doesn't seem to have paid off. Seven of Wands. So there is disappointment here. Why have we got this? No, I need to defend something. I need to defend something. Two of Inspiration and the Page of Inspiration. Someone could be accusing you of something. Page of Inspiration. I don't know why I'm getting that from these cards, but someone could be accusing you of something, and it could be really disappointing because you haven't done it. It's like being accused of something that you wanted to do, but you didn't do it, but then you get accused of it anyway, so you might as well have done it. Very precise energy, and I don't know why these cards have come to let me know that, but this is someone else. A Page of Inspiration. It's someone pointing the finger. Again, I read the cards intuitively, so I get the messages. I pull the cards, I get the messages. It's not necessarily what I would usually translate those tarot cards to be. So how disappointing. Something that you wanted to do, you didn't do, and then you're getting blamed of doing it anyway, like it's the bad thing. Masculine energy behind that. So it's probably a masculine energy, either a man or a woman that's in her masculine energy. How disappointing. Five of Cups, there's disappointment here. Six of Materials is behind that because you didn't receive back from it. There was no reciprocation. If we're talking about a relationship here, it could be that someone turned you down. It could be that someone said no, that they don't want the same thing as you. It could be that. It doesn't feel as straightforward as that, though. It feels like the way that you're seeing it is a little bit off. It's all good and anger, so it could make you really angry, but it's all good came out with that. So it's the way that we're looking at something. Very susceptible today to looking at things with a defeatist, disappointed, broken-hearted kind of an attitude. And this Queen of Swords coming up now, she's like, off with her hands, cut it out, like, I'm done. That's like, I am done energy here. So you could be really Yeah, big reactions today. Queen of Swords, Muse of Inspiration, and the Fool. I'm done. I'm gonna get what it is that what I want. I'm going to take action on that. I'm out of here. I'm done with this. I'm gonna go and get what I want elsewhere. Very fiery, passionate energy here, of moving on. So big moving on energy. Like, I'm done with this. It's like finally realizing I've been banging on the wrong door, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not pouring my time and my energy into that anymore. I am done. I'm going where the good stuff is. I'm going to go and get it for myself elsewhere. And so taking a risk there. And feminine energy is behind that. And so it's the feminine part of us that is doing that. Or turn the tables, This could be the other way around. You could be the masculine energy today. You could be the masculine energy today, and you could be accusing someone of something, and they up and leave and say, I'm done with it. The feminine energy. So, yeah, quite some explosions going on today. But remember, the first card out was Threshold. So on the threshold of something really big here, something very positive too. And it could just be that today is the day that you get aligned with your intuition and moving on out of something where you're not going to get it to the people, the places, the things where you are going to get it. What's going on in our romantic lives today? We've got trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. We need to accept the current situation as it is. No fooling ourselves today. No more like wishful thinking, positive thinking. I'm just going to have my rose-tinted spectacles on and pretend that this is okay. No more of that. Listening to our emotional guidance system correctly today. Not pushing any feelings down or ignoring any feelings, or pretending that they don't exist. Being 100% there with our feelings and responding to those authentically. Time to detoxify. It's time to let something go in our romantic lives today and take inspired action away from that. And so this is really good energy. This Queen of Swords, Muse of Inspiration, the Fool, it's very good energy. It's time to move on, move towards something that you want, taking that inspired action. What else in our romantic lives today? So there could be a lot of people moving on from relationships. We've got a soul connection here. Soul connection could be pulling you in, a real soul connection. Maturity. So maybe you're maturing and realizing that it's just not going to happen. That tree that you're barking up, the person you thought you was going to come through, might not be the soul connection that you thought it was, that you imagined it to be. What else? Or a deep soul connection that you've got with someone, they could be going through this stuff and moving on today towards you as well. I mean, we need to look beyond the energies that are here and see, why would these kind of energies be coming about? Well, it's to move people to the right people in the right places, isn't it? So that could be happening today. You or your person, there's the true soul connection being moved away from someone or something towards you, or you being moved away from the untrue soul connection toward the true soul connection. What else? Trust and regret. I trusted you, now I regret it. So you trusted in something or someone and it wasn't quite true, and now you're regretting it. You're regretting investing your time and your energy so much in something that wasn't even true. You could be realizing today that it wasn't true. What else have we got? We've got love. But we've also got infidelity. So yeah, could be some blow-ups today, for sure. What else in the energies do we need to know about? What else is in the energies that we need to know about? We have a kangaroo here. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. So, for sure, unsettling energy today. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Feeling tied down and frustrated, maybe. What else? Rainbow. But the most difficult part of the situation is over now. So this is it's going to get better from here. Remember, we had that threshold card out, and that's a good card. And Vine. Seek out the information that will help you. So get some help through this. Don't wallow in, because it's going to be quite emotionally challenging today for some that are going through this, that are resonating with this reading. So, yeah, get help through that. You don't need to go it alone. Certainly don't wallow in those negative feelings. Yeah. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. It's just a bit of fun, because this is a general reading, don't forget. If you want to ask a specific question from your higher self that's got a yes or no answer question, come along to a live show, Psychic Cafe, sometime. You can find it by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there, and you'll see the next show laying in wait. And if you click on that, you can find out when it is in your time zone. You can also click on set a reminder there as well and come along live. It's for donations for those mini reads. I can also use those in a private reading as well. If you want a private reading, book one in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there as well. And once you've booked in, if you've got some questions, then just click on the Contact Us page on my website after you've booked and put your questions in there. How best can we deal with these energies today? Oh, I would say just be like 100% truthful. What card would that be? The Star. The Star is about healing. The Star is about wishes, getting clear about your wishes. It's about having bigger dreams as well and getting on with those bigger dreams too. Interesting. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Because your answer is yes. Go for it. It's the green light. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. I love hearing from you, and I get back to pretty much everybody at the moment. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do one of these daily energy updates every single day of the year. I do 3 Love Pick a Card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. So have the best day ever if you can with these energies, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.